Yo, what's going on? Say yons, it's your boy Jon Johnson coming straight out of KingSlayer Gaming. Bro, we back at it again with another MSF Marvel Strike Force video. First of all, nothing but love out here to the community, bro. Want to say thank you. I see you filling up the comments, baby, showing your boy some love, man, making me excited to keep doing this. Appreciate you. This time around, bro, we got to get ready. Green Goblin is right around the corner, November 16th. They just announced the day, baby, so we about to just get cracking, find out what it is mid-game, early game a little bit, you know what I'm saying, just to get the actual unlock. We ain't trying to go, you know, all in, spending all this cracking money and just trying to see what we could do. So, hey, if you ready to get into prepping for the Green Goblin event, Marvel Strike Force, hey, let's get it.
Me are the original junglist from 19 what year, yeah, sir. Can't get to call them lock up. Freedom, gangster. There is no original more original than this.
All right, so let's just get cracking at it, baby. I just want to straight up highball once again, let you know I appreciate you out there in the comments, making me inspired to do what I love to do out here, and that's play some MSF. So we got the Green Goblin joint dropping November 16th, baby. I hope you're ready for it because I am pumped, bro. Like, I'm so ready for Sinister 6 right now. Like, I'm already working on my Mysterio to fill in that gap. I have been working a little bit when it comes to using the new Sinister 6, primarily when it comes to getting all my Superior 6 joints in. So I'm really working on Kraven the Hunter right now. That event is still yet to drop. I don't know if he'll be fully accessible by the time Green Goblin's Trials really does drop. Let's just take a look at this glider, bro. Whenever I get a chance to look at this glider, bro, he's so clean, bro. Green Goblin classic, dog. And I'm just letting you know, all these maneuvers are just nasty. Like, his Goblin Bomb passive is just gross. Like, you will see what I mean with this joint. Every single time he, you know, somebody else takes a turn against you, bro, he's smacking him with a Goblin Bomb. His freaking ultimate is disgusting. It kills so many characters, bro. I'm telling you, Green Goblin Classic is going to be a must-have, bro. But, hey, they already announced what they're going to be doing for the Green Goblin Trials. It looks like we're going to at least have to have Rebirth up to a certain point, and we're also going to have Secret Avengers also as well. And I just want to point out, bro, like, I am not anywhere near, like, I think it's New Avengers, excuse me. Yeah, New Avengers as well as Rebirth. My New Avengers are not there at all, bro. I completely skipped this team. I told you I take sporadic breaks, bro. I do not play this game hardcore. I do not put any money really into this game. I haven't in years. And this is really the result. I just take sporadic breaks. When the game gets too stale, baby, I'm doing other stuff. So I'm going to get more into it definitely now, since I'm going to be recording and making, you know, content off of the joint. So I'm going to definitely not try to skip any teams. I'm going to show y'all my journey as a mid-game player, because there's a lot of in-game out there, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people out there got these crazy fat rosters, these cracking rosters, claiming they ain't put no money in, but you know they have at some point, or they just been playing for so long that they're so far ahead of the gap that anything that they tell you really doesn't hold any weight, because it doesn't help your roster, you know what I mean? So this is a real mid-game roster for me, at least, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't put really any money into it. Darkhawk, this was 100% free to play, you know, and just getting him upgraded as I go. It's just resource management, you know what I mean? And we could definitely talk about some resource management, but first I want to talk about prepping for Green Goblin. We got to stay on track. So when it comes to Green Goblin, you definitely got to have that Rebirth up. And the reason that I primarily went for Rebirth as an earlier player was just because I've had more time. Ooh, hold up, I got to upgrade my guy right here. I've had more time to collect their shards. They've been in the game a lot longer, and Tiger is not farmable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just characters that it's just harder to level up. Now, if you are, you know, you are going past difficulty 7, you have to have them, you know what I mean? So you're gonna have to have Tiger up, you're gonna have to have Thing up, Coulson, you're gonna have all these characters up, and I'm just not there. Like, I'm just not. Skipped Ronin entirely. So my group has been Rebirth, and Rebirth has been my just backbone of my raid teams until I got Pegasus. And Rebirth has just been phenomenal. Mainly Captain Carter and Captain America, you know, as far as Rebirth. The damage dealer is Ancient Venom for sure. But Captain Carter, this one right here, this Acrobatic Justice, definitely do want to rock this because you can revive Rebirth allies. And that's huge, very reminiscent to what we saw with Rescue on the Pegasus squad. So definitely do want to get her up. She's available in the Cosmic Crucible store. So very, very easy to get her. Yep, you can actually pull her out of the Cosmic Crucible store. She'll actually be just floating here at some point. So she rotates. I love how Quicksilver is just here constantly. But she will rotate between Cosmo, Captain America, World War II, and we will also have Captain Carter in there as well. So definitely do grind to get Captain Carter if you don't already have her. This Rebirth team is phenomenal. Now, I will tell you, they're not an earlier team, but they're on the cycle on the way out as far as raid teams are concerned. At least that's what the notion is and the higher ups as far as the in-game players, things like that. For me, Rebirth has been slapping, bro. Like, I'm not so early that Web Warriors are hitting for me still. Like, Web Warriors don't hit at all. Web Warriors are gone, and I'm no problem admitting that. They were one of my favorite teams to use, and the dodge chance is just not, it's just not reliable. And now we're going to be swapping in. Let me just show you guys real quick what happens when you use, you know what, actually, because I have some time here, I don't want to cut off any of my teammates by messing with skill or anything like that. So I'm going to swing over to tech. I'm going to do a couple of tech nodes. And I'm going to use Pegasus here. And the reason I'm going to use Pegasus here instead of Rebirth is for two reasons. For one, I want to show y'all Pegasus with the new joint because I actually have Ironheart leveled up now. So my Ironheart now is actually with the T4, the Engineered Salvo. I told y'all last video I was going to be grinding for this joint. So we finally got the Engineered Salvo. So now we can actually apply 3 stuns when we pop this off in a raid, bro. So I want to show y'all that. Let's get that going real quick so I can get that popped off. Then we can show y'all a little bit of the Rebirth team mechanics real quick. Just in case you know you don't have Rebirth. I'm pretty sure most of you guys already have Rebirth. I'm just letting you know that's going to be a really big joint to build up if you don't. And I will tell you as well, tech is also a really big one. They have other ones that have leaked as well as far as the different nodes that are going to be trait restricted when it comes to the trials. However, since I'm really just going to be talking about difficulty 7 and under, they're going to be a lot broader. So we're going to have tech, we're going to have bio, you know what I mean? Like, we're going to not have to be restricted to like villain blaster, you know, like it won't be that restricted. So this is the tech wing, and I'm in Doom. All right, so I'm in Doom right now, so we're gonna see what we can do here. And like I said, I'm just gonna use Pegasus and we're gonna fight this out. You notice we're not finna sim it because we want to see that triple stun pop off. So let's get it. Hopefully we don't freeze. I haven't really been playing MSF too much on my PC just because it's been freezing so much, just crashing. I've been primarily on my phone just because they're just not trying to have it. Hopefully they do get this fixed to where on emulators it's actually not crashing every like 2 games, but we will see. All right, so here we are here. Kestrel's allowed. We can do an auto delete. I want to do a delete on one of these shield dudes, to be real with you, but I want to get rid of that evade. So let's get rid of that evade. Look at that, delete. Oh, let's get rid of the whole middle. Let's get rid of the whole middle. So then they both get their time. I don't want to use the ultimate yet because I want to have more enemies. So we're just going to pop that off, get the slow. Let's get some buffs. Rescue. Look, I'm telling you, this team is just gross. This team is disgusting. Let's get the offense up on our boys over here in the corner. Get the offense up. Oh, this is huge. And then you know what? Will ability block you? Oh, now we got it. All right. And then we will auto delete Shield Man. Yeah, you're gone. You're gone. And now we can get the triple stun. If they survive, if they survived, we should have at least 3 stuns. Let's see what's up. The triple stun. Look at that. Shield, Fury, shield, the triple stun. Let's go. That is so clean. That is so clean. All right, rescue. All right, now we can just put this in the auto. That's all I really wanted to see. All right, let's go. Let's get it going. Darkhawk comes in, obliterates. He's gone. Let's get it. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this Pegasus team is, and he just obliterated him, and we done. And we're done. And we still getting buffs. I'm telling you, bro, this team is gross. So that's what I'm talking about. The triple stun with that T4. Equipped it to Pegasus. I'm telling you, it is worth it. All right, so we still in tech. What's after this? Mystic? All right, let's get the tech. Let's just knock this out. At this point, to be honest with you, I can just auto, just because it's so easy at this point. Pegasus is just not fair. It really is, and that was the boss. And we can just auto anything there. That's just gross. Okay, so now we got Mystic. What are my Mystic raid teams looking like right now? Oh, Darkhold. I like my Darkhold. You know what? We're going to sim this with Darkhold. I'm pretty sure Darkhold could take this. I could also use New Warriors here, but Darkhold is just so strong. It just doesn't matter. Mystic again. Let's go in. I actually would love to see this matchup. So I want to have a little bit of fun here. I just want to mix it up. And then we can go into doing, you know what? Let's just finish this off. Yeah, let's finish this off. And then I want to do something a little different. All right, cool. So we knocked that out. Easy. Mystic is still there, but we don't have any more energy, so we chilling. Let's get out of here. All right, so what I want to do while we preparing, I want to show you guys a little bit of the the Rebirth squad. So we don't have the ability to test out in a raid, but I can go into Dark Dimension and I can test out to see how they smacking. You know what I mean? So let's check out to see how they doing in Dark Dimension. So we're in Global, which is perfect because that's exactly what they are. The Rebirth's entire team is, but I don't have them upgraded. Even though these both are the only team members you need. All right, so let's back out of here. Let's go back down to DD2. Just so we can see the actual mechanics of the Rebirth team in action, because I just want to have some decent enemies to fight, and I didn't want to go in and go against Blitz because I wanted to have a lot of enemies, and nothing really screams to me in the campaigns right now. That's not true. I could actually do a campaign. Yeah, let me do a campaign instead of this. All right, so check this out. We got plenty of health. Perfect. All right, so this was the better choice. So check this out. In raids, apply 3 deflect counter, death proof to all Rebirth allies. We already know that's nasty. Go ahead, get that deflect and everything else like that. Look at this. And then we got this right here. Attack primary target. Get that ability block. Attack targets. More. It's just disgusting because in rage, this team is just nasty. And then look at this. Everybody gets pumped up. More buffs. We've seen a little trend here when it comes to buffs. You know what I mean? When it comes to being able to utilize buffs, you constantly have all these different things happening right now. Like, look at this, bro. Like, all these ability, like 2 death proof, 2 counterattack, 2 defense up, 2 immunity, 4 deflect, 3 regeneration. And understand, guys, this isn't during a raid. If this was in a raid, they'd be having so many more buffs and triggers happening. Look at right here. Irredeemable attack. He's going to be able to attack. In raids, he stuns. In raids, he slows. You know, it's just having that additional ability. Look at that. More damage. Man. And we got him out of there. And Captain Carter with the deflect, because every time she gets smacked, she's smacking back. And now it's her turn. Oh, here we go. Attack all enemies for piercing. In rage, you stun that. Come on. This is the one. Boom. Oh my God. Look on. And like I said, she's essentially the team. Her and Captain America. All right, so we could just pretty much auto this entirely, but that's what I mean as far as the team. Winter Soldier, he's not a good character. He's not good on this team. He just exists. He doesn't do anything special, really. He might do some passive buffs, like maybe give some offense up or something like that. That might be what he does, or maybe give some additional crit chance, stuff like that, but he's not a great character. All right, so we're just gonna go through this. Look, like I said, there's nothing we have to worry about here. We are just destroying with Rebirth. So like I said, get a team that's gonna be high enough in Rebirth. You're not gonna have any struggles whatsoever when it comes to those nodes. It should be about 3 of them, as long as you're doing difficulty 7 and under. Looking to get the unlock on Green Goblin for sure. That's definitely going to help you. All right, so I'm just wanted to quickly go over real quick the requirements a little bit more in depth when it comes to the Green Goblin Classic Trials unlock. So they just wanted to just go through with you. It says at least nodes 2, 6, and 10 for difficulties 5 and above. Okay, so this is for difficulties 5 and above. Now, I don't believe you'll be able to actually get the unlock if you do anything below that. Maybe if you put on enough scourges, perhaps, you max them out. There might be a way for you to get there. I'm not sure. The numbers are not in front of me to be able to like really make that call. Plus, this ain't that kind of channel. So what you would need at least would be new Avengers and Rebirth. I keep saying New Warriors, and you'll see why I keep messing that up and saying New Warriors here in a second. So as we keep going down, they did actually explain there are going to be some different traits and things going on there. What really speaks to me is this one trait that's going to be World at War. We've seen that before in some of the other trials, primarily helping out certain teams like War Dogs and things like that. We've seen some Crucible bonuses, but World at War makes it so that all war abilities are active during this run. Huge because what just got reworked? Hello, Sinister Six. So Sinister Six, primarily this crazy dude, Mysterio. Mysterio is a dog right now, bro. Like, I'm telling you, use him in war. You will not be disappointed. I'm working on his ISO right now. As soon as that's the last thing I got to work on, that's the only thing I'm really actually farming right now. And then I'll be able to actually get that done with Mysterio. Oh, let me open these. I might actually be done. I doubt it. I never get lucky with these. Okay, there we go. I got what I needed for that. How far am I now? See, I got 3. From 22 wars, I got 3 of what I needed. Crap. All right, but yeah, Mysterio is going to be phenomenal. So we're going to be able to have all of our war traits activated. Okay, so that brings some massively good war teams that you wouldn't really use anywhere else outside of war. That brings Sinister Six. Considering that one of the actual nodes is going to be City, that's huge. That is huge. So we're going to be able to have all of our war traits. So like I said, on war, on death, summon an additional warrior. Look at this. All his abilities, bro. They just, on war, gain 2 charge, bro. Come on, dog. Like, this is all war. This is a complete war team. This is going to be disgusting. I cannot wait. On war, this attack gains extra focus. Well, come on. Like, that's going to be active. So that's going to be amazing. I cannot wait to be using that team, and primarily just because we've just finally got that rework. We got Doc Ock in there. And then as soon as we unlock Goblin, maybe we can run back in it and get even higher scores. You know what I mean? Because Goblin is a city character. So that will be freaking phenomenal. Teams to really consider building up, like we talked about, besides Rebirth, would also be a team like New Warriors. The reason I say that is because one of the traits here, New Warriors on spawn, new next generation on spawn, New Warrior characters gain the Rebirth trait. And young Avenger characters gain the Heroes for Hire trait. Typically that does work against us, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like a passive thing that just works for the enemy characters. But hey, if New Warriors can be Rebirth characters, maybe, I mean, come on, being able to have some of that trait might help. I'm not sure. It probably really would only help if you like do intermatching teams, things like that. But just know going out there, if you do activate those and have those active, it will primarily work against you in a lot of cases. Because it does say on spawn. So for example, even Science says it's called Science Bros. On spawn, Pegasus characters gain the new Avengers trait, and Hydra characters gain the Masters of Evil trait. It says on spawn. It didn't say that they just inherently have it, you know, so that means you can't just use them on those nodes that say Rebirth and New Avenger. Like, you can't just decide to do that. So You're gonna have to have Rebirth up at least if you want to get in. I mean, some of you guys might have skipped Rebirth and all you have is the latest of the latest, which means you got your Tiger grind in, you got your Ronin grind in, right? You got your Mockingbird and you have them already leveled up. Hey, more power to you. I'm not that guy. I skipped him. I skipped Bifrost, which is biting me in the ass right now. As you can see, I am upgrading my Bifrost right now because I just finished watching the latest season of Loki and that was amazing. So that gave me enough motivation to put more effort into my into my Bifrost team. The thing that was holding me back from putting it all in is the fact that they refused to make Val farmable. So they already announced the beta ray builds going into the Cosmic Crucible store. We're getting Teen Loki. We already got him on a node. Sylvie's going to be going into a store as well. I don't remember which one that is, but she's been confirmed she's going into the store. It might be the raid store or something like that, or not the raid, the arena store. But we do not have a Val confirmation. And after they told us that we're going to be having the new diamonds introduced into the system, so they said that new characters, you should be able to have at least a full 7-star on them within 6 to 7 months. I don't see that possible if it takes them 3 months before the character's farmable. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I'm skeptical. They have continuously just said things and just don't care what they say. It happens so many times over, and we're just, we're here. We're the play testers, I guess you have it. Look, here's the thing. I don't know if you know much about MSF. If you come here on the channel, I imagine that you have an inkling as to how the community feels on the outside looking in, right? There is a lot of negativity out there, and I'm not here to be the difference maker. All right, I'm gonna be real with you. The game, if it makes me feel a certain way, I will tell you how it makes me feel, and that's just gonna be as real as I can be. I stopped playing Destiny because the Bungie management as a whole pissed me off, and it makes no sense for me to continue to support a game and just keep throwing money down the drain. So I don't play Destiny 2 anymore. I've uninstalled Destiny 2. I haven't deleted my character. I ain't going that far. Hold on now. But I refuse to play the game, and it's just so many different things around why I can't. Like, I have too many reasons, and that's not what I get with MSF right now. MSF is fun right now the way I'm playing it. I'm not looking to be the latest of the latest, the Kraken, and do all this other stuff. I don't need each character as they drop or anything like that. If I get it out of the event free to play, that is the goal. Juggernaut was trash. Juggernaut was probably the worst event I've seen in over a year with MSF, and that was abysmal. But we all got a free Juggernaut out of it because the community, if you speak up enough, things will actually happen. And that's something that I appreciate in this game, because that's not what I felt was happening in Destiny. I felt that no matter what we said, no matter what our voices were, game development's hard to get over it. So I just didn't. It insults you as a gamer and as a human. So I said, nah, I ain't doing that. So I'm on MSF. Definitely, I'm so sorry for the rant. We need to be talking about MSF, trying to prepare y'all for Green Goblin. But do understand that this channel, I'm gonna be for real with you. I'm gonna be honest. Hit me up in the comments, baby, if you have any questions. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to kick it, baby, pop in the Discord, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. It's about love. And if you want to follow more of what it is I am doing out here, because I am busy out here in the streets, bro. I'll be out here doing events, and I do a whole bunch of different things for professional wrestling, IZW, Wrestle Drag, PCW, a whole bunch of different feds out here in AZ. Hit me up at MadKingslayer. MadKingslayer is my tag on Instagram, dog. I have no spaces, no underscores, none of that joint. Just straight up MadKingslayer. Hit your boy up, baby. Hit me with a follow, hit me with a DM. We could kick it, bro. Yo, so hey, I hope that we definitely did cover, at least from a broad perspective, of what you can do to start preparing for Green Goblin. Start getting that rebirth up, okay? If you don't have rebirth, let me just tell you where each character is located, just because this is like just such a team that we need to be focusing on right now, just for the sake of, and it works two ways, two homes. great in raids, which raids are very, very important, right? Raids are probably one of the most important game modes in this game when it comes to resource management, and then on top of that, when it comes to just overall team engagement. So I love raiding. And this is where you can get, he has his own node. Cap, we already know him and love him. Cap's been in the game since its iteration, you know what I mean? So he's been in so many different ways to get Cap. Everybody has Cap. I don't have to explain that. But Captain Carter, Cosmic Crucible store, once again, that's how you find her. She's been in a few orbs as well, but she's primarily found in the Cosmic Crucible store. Now, when it comes to U.S. Agent, let me just do this anyway. There we go. That way I don't have to worry about it. There we go. Rebirth. Where are you at? Rebirth. There you are. Now, U.S. Agent is in the raid store, and he can be bought there pretty easily. Oh, not this store. He's in the raid store. That one. Yeah, he's in the raid store. You can find him rotating between here. He's usually going to be always on the top row. Right now we have a cloak, so he's not there. But he's been in a few orbs. He's also in the raid orb as well. So if you have some raid orbs, also do utilize those. I've gotten quite a few from using the raid orb to get him. He's located in here too. Yeah, he's in there too. I remember I had like 30 shards up, and I got like 30 shards of him actually. Like, it was actually pretty crazy, right to the T. Okay, and then we got we got Agent Venom. Agent Venom is in the arena store, and you can find him available pretty much whenever. He always is going to be rotated here, and that's what I like about the arena store. It doesn't rotate. It always has the same characters, which is why I wish they would flush some of these other characters out, because ain't nobody farming these dudes, bro. Nobody's farming minions. God, come on, MSF. But yo, that is what it is. That's how you're going to end up getting the Rebirth team as a whole. And then Winter Soldier, he has his own node. He's been in the game for years. We know. He's in the early heroes too. He's only in Heroes 6-3. You probably should have Winter Soldier. But these primarily Agent Venom, U.S. Agent and Captain Carter are the newer characters, but the bulk of the team is always going to be Captain America and Captain Carter. So, yo, get them up, bro. I'm telling you, look forward to Green Goblin. It's going to be a phenomenal event just from the trials. We haven't had the trials come back around since the Black Cat, you know what I mean? And with Black Cat, it only came once. So if you don't have Black Cat, which is a big part of the player base, just know that same empty feeling you have for not having Black Cat, you don't want to have it for Green Goblin. Because I promise you, he's way better. He hits so much harder, and he's going to be so much more useful for you in multiple game modes. I'm not going to say Black Cat is trash comparatively to him, because Black Cat is amazing. Like, Black Cat is my arena baby. Like, let me just show you, just to make sure there's no hard feelings. Black Cat is that bitch. However, as a collective whole, the Superior 6 are just going to slap, and you will see what I mean, baby. Like, oh my god, the footage is nasty. So, hey, make sure that you prepping those Rebirth characters up. Make sure you also prepping Pegasus up, because it's going to be some tech nodes in there. It's some bio joints in there, which means your Rebirth comes in handy 2 times around. I'm just saying. So, hey, until next time, this has been your boy Jon Johnson. I just wanted to make sure you hit up that like, hit up the sub as well, baby, because we want to grow out the community. I'm trying to get a little big out here, you know what I'm saying? Hey, until next time, keeping it real, baby, you know what it is.